Hey there, Chad here. Thanks for joining me. This is Rising Star 2 with everyone but Andy. And we are going to go and write yet another song. So we have something to practice here for the next couple of days. We are looking forward to February where we have a whole bunch of headlining gigs lined up, at least for the first half of the month. And then I'm thinking maybe I'm going to do something I haven't done yet in this particular playthrough. And that is take a tour of one of the coasts. I think I might put together a tour on maybe in California. I often go to the East Coast first, kind of like that. My son lived in Boston for several years as he was getting his degree. And I kind of always found that to be sort of fun, going over there and pretending like I know what I'm doing in that area. But I really don't like driving in Boston. Boston was a great city. I don't want to drive there. That's for darn sure. They have roads that have 7 ways to turn, and that's not an exaggeration. All right. They also have gigantic roundabouts, or I think some places call them Rosettas, but that I always thought was kind of interesting too. Nonetheless, we're almost done here, and then we'll write a song, try to win some fans. How's that sound? We don't want to do technology so much right now. Cover one of those up. Not going to make a big difference. Let's see what we have for 35s. We could do a Carefree for 25. Coming of age. Got a lot of those. Let's do a Carefree. Haven't done one of those in a while. See if we can find a decent riff. Chad's got a couple, but it's his only best ones. And I think maybe we might need to hold on to those for a little bit yet. Let's go down here. Basic musicianship. But we have 3 points to start. Nowhere to go but up, right? Okay. Kiwi has a 20. I don't think we're going to find a 30, mostly because they don't exist. So we'll get to another 20. We'll take that one. Basic musicianship song. So it's a super simple musically, from a musical perspective, song, but it could be, it's a very high quality song. So you never know. We might have some luck with it. Let's go with a fun name. We're going to go with Worry Free Zone. That sounds like fun. Maybe we make this yellow. I forgot where we're standing. We decided that one was getting some toe tapping, but it was kind of borderline. It wasn't getting it everywhere. And we do have a few others. I think it's time to retire a couple of these. I don't think Private Sorts has ever really made much impression at all. Well, we do have quite a few though, don't we? We'll go ahead and go with red. So Worry Free Zone, a red song, basic musicianship. And product endorsements got updated is what that said. I was trying to read it before it faded away and it didn't quite happen, but it looked like our manager was really super stoked about that. He was very satisfied. Yeah, looking good. We can put him on the do nothing list for a little bit. Let's practice these songs. We've got 3 now. I like to work them in 3s. I don't think we're getting 35 points a shot just yet. I think we're still at 30 each. We'll know in a second. Topher is not feeling well. Man, it's going around. We're to 31 points. Okay, that's not so bad. That should get us to 100 with 3 days of practice plus... Well, no, it'd probably be 2 more days of practicing everything. I think would probably get them there, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and jump out and go to the hospital. I'm not sure what I hit, that everything has an S icon right now. That's a little weird. Or is that $1? Oh, it's a dollar icon, isn't it? I don't want it to be... Okay, I guess I did tell it to mark it as where I'm going. That must be what it is. It must be like a help wanted. I don't know. I'm not sure I recall that in the past. Help wanted, none there. Help wanted here at the hospital. Interesting. Okay, that's what you do. They probably want blood. Can't give you any details. Oh, it's probably, we're doing drug delivery here is what that would be. We're gonna pass on that. Instead, we're just gonna take the medical help. Topher should be higher than 75% from what we saw with Kiwi in the last episode. She was at 74 and it cost about $830 if I recall. So it makes sense, or no, 730, 720, something like that. So it makes sense that he's not quite as expensive and he's not quite as sick. Okay, let's go home and practice more. There we go. And we're in the practice room. Nice. Should get to 62, and we did, and then we should get to 93. Last day of the month. This is the moment of truth. We'll find out what changes. So I'm going to try to remember that. Spontaneity, instrumental, technology, deliberation, nature. Sit DN. Sit down. All right, you can do that. Let's see. We have the fire symbol. Something changed. And we do need to practice everything at this point. We got a gig in 2 nights. Timing is perfect. This is going to work just fine for us. So we had sit down before, and now we have not sit down. So technology and nature, those were still the bad ones for Missouri, but we had spontaneity, instrumental, then it was technology, deliberation, nature. So carefree and serious. That's the new combination. And of course, we just wrote a carefree song because that's what always happens. Yes. So this song, we are just going to want to stop practicing it now. There is no reason to play it unless we are somewhere where carefree is accepted. Let's take a quick look. Not here, not there, not there. So pretty much all the places we would probably go. Okay, Nebraska. Okay, 2 places we can play in Nebraska, 2 cities. And that's it. Okay, we were talking about going to California. Coming of age is a big deal out in California. Oh, no, we're talking about carefree, though, aren't we? So carefree, good anywhere here. I'm not seeing it. And how about up here? Nope. So we're gonna drop the carefree song for now. I'm not seeing it anywhere, actually. That's a little unusual. Here we go. Oh, we did see it in Nebraska. That's right. One state, 2 states, Colorado. We can go to Nebraska and Colorado and play that carefree song. And that's going to do it. So I don't know. I'm not quite sure how I want to mark it to know I don't want to play it right now. I don't think it's our only carefree song either. There's another one. 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 Wow. So I think, okay, so one of the things I have done in the past when this happens is instead of fighting it, I literally go to the song list and I sort them just like we just did. And we literally mark them all. Was letting loose one of them? It is. As it comes is one of them. Wow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 songs we're going to lose here for a bit. And then what we do is we tag them with there's a die. There it is. So I'm thinking that's like random, right? Randomly not okay to play right now. We're going to mark them like that. And then I'll probably leave them in my playlist, but just not practice them for now. Try to remember to skip practicing them. The other alternative is we could archive them. My fear if I do that is I won't ever come back to them. I'll forget they're there. But we'll probably be okay. Actually, I don't have, 100 songs out there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We'll archive them. They won't even show up. We won't even have them to practice. So that's kind of a plus. And then what we're going to do here is all that are below. We're going to do all 26 songs. Yes, we just dropped 6. So yeah, we were up to 32 songs, weren't we? That's probably more than we really need. That's almost 3 full sets. And we're going to practice. Not bad. Almost everything up to 100. Obviously, that one's a new song. That one's a new song. We'll want to do those. And sort by date written. That's what I want to do. We'll practice them, and we will get out there. Do that headlining gig. I think it's a headliner. In Bowling Green. Let's get there. That is a drive, isn't it? Oh, awesome. The van took extra damage. Because we always love to see that happen. The good news is, actually it's not. I was looking at that map there. Do they even have a... Come on, there's got to be a mechanic somewhere, right? Oh, there it is. I guess this is maybe a new ad, those dollar signs. I think that's what that's supposed to represent. Oh, there it is. I knew I must have hit something. That's all on me. There it is. And we'll go in and get this fit. Wow. Man. Topher must have been driving. Yeah, that's what that looks like. All right. And then we're going to get over to our gig. And there it is. So not a 2,600 seater, but, you know, 700. No reputation here, so we should see some results there. And we are a 12-song set. There's a piece of me that wants to say, see, let me just flip these and you'll see what I was talking about. It'll be fine. But I think we're just going to clear the whole set. I think we're going to sort by date written. Let's get these new ones out there. That one is not happening here in Kentucky, nor is that one. So we'll skip those. 1, 2, skip 3, skip 4. 17 Summers was the one that I was thinking I hadn't played a lot. Okay. Skip. Wow, we're skipping a lot. Local Legend, skip. Might as well toss it in there for now. Our choices, skip. We still got to come up with 3 more songs. That's a lot of songs to skip. Midnight Adventure. Got to skip it. Holy cow. We'll definitely play Melissa in this case because we're out of other stuff to play. Private Sorts. Probably want one more yellow if I have them. I don't think I do, actually. They're all spontaneity. Taking the day. All right. I guess that's where we end up. Okay, those new songs right off the bat. Then let's do Local Legend is a red. I feel like that works. I feel like that'll work. Yeah. Could flip these 2 around just to make it a little interesting. So 45. Yeah, maybe we flip those around that way too. Oh, there we go. That's how I want to do it. Yeah, we'll end on Melissa. That's what I wanted to do. And here we go. One of those was really popular. One of those was really popular. Yeah. I think we're in good shape on one of them. And it looks like we're good in our audience excitement. Well, maybe I misread it. I thought that one, it looked like it went right off the chart. I'm not really seeing that here. Oh, you know what? I bet I was looking at the wrong number again. I've done that so many times. I was looking at this number and I saw it was at 50% on the second song. And I'm like, holy cow. Yeah, that's not what happened. All right, that's on me. It's getting late. I'm getting tired, I guess. Having problems with my eyes, which are not helping with this at all, particularly the wiggly things. That one's driving me crazy. Nonetheless, there's no time. That's still doing really not well. We're going to probably axe that one. In fact, we are going to axe that one as soon as we leave that screen. Taking the day is gone. Or there's no time, rather. Gone. Yeah, just no redemption on that one at all. Okay, well, I got myself worked up. I thought we had a really good outing there, and it really wasn't a really good outing. That's too bad. I hate when that happens. It is the end of the week already, believe it or not. Let's see. We want to go map. I'm probably not going to go straight to Springfield. I don't think there's good reason to do that. Let's go to St. Louis. We'll get the weekend in. Oh, okay. So this is one of those drives where it cleared our heads. We got a little bit of inspiration. I'm sorry, experience. We probably got inspiration, might have gotten a song idea or two. I didn't notice that because I was watching these numbers over here, but nonetheless. Oh, there it is. New song ideas. Excellent. And then with it being the end of the week, yep, our album fell more. Kind of expected that to happen. So we know that playing in Kentucky, those spontaneity songs are not getting it done. That is just in Kentucky, though. Spontaneity nationally is a hot topic right now. So, oh well. You know what? We have three relatively local gigs here. I think we just chase those down and make this a 2-week episode instead of just one because it's gone pretty quick so far. Let's see what we can do. Let's try writing a song. And we want to merge some ideas first, if we can find any. Okay, well, spontaneity is exciting right now. Let's, there's a 35. Look at that. Coming of age. We can do that. Down to 30 points, so 15s is where it's at. There's a couple. All right, that worked out. Let's use one of Kiwi's 25s. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Let's use one of Kiwi's 25s. A couple of different options there. Let's do coming of age. How's that sound? And we only need 60 points. I'm sorry, we only need 40 points. So averaging 20 will work. We could even pull off a 15 if we can find a 25, although I don't see one. But we could do a 2020. And 95 is good enough. But if we have a 20 here, we do, but I think I'm going to leave it alone. I think we're going to go with 95 points here. And we're going to call this moral shift. Coming of age, kind of change your compass a little bit, right? We'll leave it as high energy. Feels like that should be a low energy song, doesn't it? Maybe we go with mid-tier on that one. Let's go with medium. There we go. I think we're just going to practice. We want to make sure we're up to speed for everything. And then let's get through those 3 gigs really quick. Practice all 26. Yes, that's what I want to do. And we're going to head to Illinois. Going to head to Illinois. I'm not going to go to the wrong Springfield again. I've done that more often than I should admit. I bet there will be a lot of hotties watching our show tonight. Thank you, Kiwi. We are top bill. Look at that. Okay, 12 songs from us. Whoop. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to hit clear. I'm not going to play this one. Yeah, I was not thrilled with how those performed. Actually, everything is good in Illinois, so we don't even have to worry about this. That is awesome. Let's start here. Obviously, moral shift off the table. We don't want to play that at all. So let's drop this one in there. We'll go with, well, we have to play Local Legend in Illinois. They love it. We'll play All Curves. We'll play Leap of Faith. We'll play a blue song. Well, let's go with the instrumental. They'll appreciate that. Then 17 Summers. Say Yes Tonight. No Looking Back. I thought I had another one there. I was briefly side-eyeing. I'm like, oh, I want to play that one. We'll do Winds. I think Winds is coming to the end of its run, but that's okay. We can give it one more shot here. Midnight Adventure. Who is Jessica? And oh, I don't know. Maybe Just the Licks. Let's do that one. It's instrumental. Those are still pretty popular here. I think that's a good balance. Looks like it's the right numbers to me. We're going to run it. $1,500 Screamin' fans. That's pretty good. As you can see, it does pay off to Work with big audiences though, and work with a much more popular band. You get a lot more people at your shows, but we'll take it. New song ideas all around, and well, we made some money. Looks like it was $10 or $11 a head. So that's pretty decent. And yeah, our songs did probably what we expected. That's good. Shirts, 209 sold. That is fantastic. 66 copies of Eclipses, 33 of some singles. Yeah, we'll take all that. We are going to go over here. All looking good. They only enjoyed that one. Probably going to cut it. I don't think a probably about it. We're going to go ahead and cut it. Two audiences, different states, didn't have much to say about it at all. So sorry, Syllabus. I probably misspelled you anyway. I meant to look that up and I forgot. So there it is. Don't even have to worry about it anymore. Next up, we're going to Springfield, Missouri. I totally didn't do those in reverse order. Get myself in trouble. Nope. No, sir. That didn't happen. All right, let's go ahead and use the chauffeur. Husky Religions. Okay. Sixth Attraction. I like that name. That's a good name. That is a good randomly generated band name. That's for sure. All right, we are back in Missouri. I kind of need to pay at least a little attention to what I'm playing. Hit that. We're okay, though. We're okay. Nothing is horribly missuited there. This will go. Yeah, they don't love Local Legend here. Not like other places. So let's bounce that around. We're going to but we're going to drop Winds and we're going to play Streets I Know. Like that one. And I kind of want to get rid of, I think we're going to get rid of Say Yes Tonight. And we're going to put in Taking the Day. That one does pretty well here. Yeah, makes sense. Let's do Say Yes Tonight. That looks good. Jump First. I haven't played that one in a while. Maybe we should do that one. Let's drop Midnight Adventure and go with Jump First. All this little tweaking, probably for exactly the same result. $10 a head. If we got a full house, we're going to make 30 grand. And then, of course, we have to pay the manager and the staff and all that. But that would be a great thing to happen for us. Let's see if it does. I don't think it will. We don't have any reputation here. But starting the gig. $14.87, half full. The gig went well. They're already at 100%, so we'll take that. I think it's going to be all curves, and was it Leap of Faith? Maybe not. Oh, Smirk and Oppose. Yeah, those got them going, I think. Okay, 190 shirts. Starting to see this to be a little more typical with the number of albums sold. That's good. No Looking Back. Yeah. All right. So Smirk and Oppose, All Curves, No Looking Back. Those songs were exceptionally popular, but fives all the way down. Really, really loving that. All right. One more stop on this little run around the state here. Hey, we're right there. Look at that. I'm even going to just manually drive. We don't need a chauffeur for that. We will take some help unloading, though. Yeah. All right, let's drop Closer. Let's put in, whoa, Spur of the Moment. Okay, I am just off. That was just fun. I think 17 Summers. What's that one looking like? Nah, not great. This was the one that was a little bit lower quality. Yeah. How long ago did I write it? December. And it's a little bit of everybody. No Kiwi. Yeah, we might. I think we're going to go ahead and drop that one. I mean, it did okay last time, right? But that's okay. We need to pare back just a little bit. We can toss Concrete Jungle in, even though we know it's not going to do terribly well either. Maybe we flip these. And we could try to do this. So it is possible that we could play Nothing But Reds and Blues. I don't know if that'd be fun or not. Considering I have 2 popular songs in there that are yellow, I don't think I want to do that today. So we'll just be a little more, we'll play this a little more straightforward. We can flip these around a little bit though. There we go. I don't know if I want to end on Leap of Faith. That hasn't been a terribly popular one for us, but maybe we drop No Looking Back and we put in Born and Raised. I think that can work. And yeah, we did that on purpose. Do I want to? No, I think this is good. I think I'm pretty happy with that. We're going to go with it. $10 a ticket, up to 22,000 available for us. Probably not going to happen. Well, not bad though. Not bad. Something happened there. Had a little bit of a sound drop. I'm assuming that meant that somebody twanged or something. Hopefully it got fixed is what that means. Okay, we'll know here in a second. Very good. 241 shirts. Yeah, we're starting to see that number climb, aren't we? That is fantastic. 100 copies sold of the single. I'm sorry, that's the EP, Some Singles. I said single earlier too, didn't I? I knew what I meant. I just didn't say what I meant. The sound engineer couldn't get it fixed quickly. That's too bad. That damaged the song and their level of love for it, but that's okay. Yeah, looking pretty good. Concrete Jungle does okay. It's not 5, but it's not a 3. And I'm kind of looking right now. I've got a good stable of songs. We're cutting 3s even when we see those when it's regular. That's not the case with this one. We're going to head home. And since we are a little long on this one, I think we're just going to go ahead and wrap it up right here as we go into the residence. And I'm going to run over to the bed there and save the game. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you do. No obligation, of course. I'm just glad you're here and watching, and hope you're really enjoying this game as much as I enjoy playing it myself. Please think about leaving a comment or a like. And beyond that, I really want to thank you for your time. And until next, fair travels.